Today I want to show you guys some random affordable houses I found in Florida, and they are in no particular order, and I just basically looked on the map on Zillow and looked at houses for less than $300,000 that do not have any HOA fees, and I figured this would be a good price range, mainly because it's something that most people can afford, it's realistic, and a lot of these houses are significantly cheaper than $300,000, and they all have a lot of nice features and curb appeal, and definitely could be a good option for you if you're looking to move here. I also tried to spread these listings out as much as I could, just in random places throughout Florida, just to show that there are a lot of good deals to be had all throughout the state, and I didn't want to just focus on one particular area. So let's take a look at them. Okay, so this first house we have is located in Palm Bay, Florida, and it's only $199,000. Very cheap, 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom, almost 1,400 square feet. And I chose this house mainly because it's no frills. You could put your own personal spin on this house very easily. You know, the interior just needs some good painting and just a little bit of TLC, and you could make it a very nice looking home. And the yard is just beautiful. They have a lot of lush vegetation. I can see it needs a little bit of power washing and cleaning on the outside, but that's just cosmetic, not a big deal. I just like the overall look and vibe of this house, really. And the price, $199,000, guys. Not too expensive. Almost anybody looking to buy a home can afford that. The next one in Deltona, Florida. And this one, obviously you can see from the main picture here, is a pool home. It's a little bit larger at almost 2,000 square feet. And I actually found a couple houses on this list that have a pool. And whether or not you want to actually have a pool is a double-edged sword, because on the one hand it's nice to have it, especially if you don't want to trek over to the beach all the time. So obviously it's hot in Florida, you want to have a pool, but on the other hand they are expensive to maintain and they can cause some issues which can be pretty pricey. But this house is very nice looking. Those floors, I think those floors are like a tile that looks like wood. I've seen those before in other houses. You got nice granite countertops and stainless steel in the kitchen. The kitchen's open, which I love. And, I just picked houses here that just looked nice in the pictures, and I could see myself buying a house like this. I like that it has a fireplace too. I'm a fireplace guy, even though it's Florida. We do get a few chilly nights out of the year here, and I would definitely use that fireplace on those nights, for sure. Okay. I mean, this house, not bad, guys. Look at that. I mean, nice yard, nice pool area. Got a nice big tree back there. The house itself looks like it's been pretty well maintained. You can tell the owners live there now. It's got a 2-car garage. Not a bad deal. Moving on, we have the next one in Sebring, Florida, which is about the same price as the last one. And this house looks a little more modern than that last house. And I like that they have these vaulted ceilings in there. Although the look of those vaulted ceilings is very appealing, but I'll tell you what thing that's not appealing is whenever your electric bill comes, because it costs a lot more money to cool a house like that when you have those high ceilings, because it's just more, square footage to cool basically. But it is nice and it makes the house feel very big. And as you can tell, the house has a very nice modern feel to it. Looks like it's also been very well maintained. Big open spaces, lots of natural light. A lot of things I love about this house. Oh yeah, look at that. Outdoor barbecue area. I love that. Now this one I found interesting in Northport, Florida, because it's a new construction home and it's actually not built yet, but I think they probably took pictures of a model home that they have most likely in their development. So these pictures are probably from a model. But for a house that's only $217,000, look at that. You got these marble countertops, this very modern looking kitchen. I mean, this house looks very nice. I like the fixtures in this house. I like the way that, you can kind of customize everything too. They have these different floors here and probably tile patterns you can choose from with the house. So that's kind of an extra perk of buying a brand new house. You can have it built to order in a way. So that's pretty neat. And you can kind of see the overall, area where these houses are going to be at. And it's all just land right now. Too bad they have to cut down those trees, though. That is a little sad. But the house is only $219,000 for a brand new house and 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom. Oh yeah, and by the way guys, 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom is like the minimum I put for all these houses. So they're all gonna be at least 3-bedroom, 2-bath or more. And you can see the price range we're looking at here. This is another one, $179,000 and $900, located in Tampa, Florida. This house I think was not quite as modern. Yeah, you have carpet, no granite countertops, but you still got the vaulted ceilings. You know, you could easily get rid of that carpet and put in some tile flooring or some hardwood flooring. I know that would be an extra expense, but the house is significantly cheaper than just about everything we've seen so far, and you could easily spend some extra money on making some nice upgrades to this house for sure. And there is no pool in this one either, but you could probably put one if you wanted to. But you know, it's not really a necessary thing, and it actually can be a headache, so the pool is not for everybody. But this house is a very good deal. It looks like just a nice little neighborhood, to be honest. Nothing too crazy, nothing fancy, but it gets the job done. A nice little starter home. And by the way, a house like this will only cost you, look at that, $827 a month. So you can't even rent an apartment in Miami Beach for that price. So that is incredible. Now, the caveat is it does come with a 20% down payment. So a lot of people, when they're buying their first house, they don't put down 20%. So that would raise your payment. But 5% is a normal amount to put down. So if you just do a recalculation here, it'll show you how much you end up having to pay. $1,049. That's still very cheap, okay? To own your own house, only 5% down, less than $1,100 a month. That includes your mortgage, taxes, insurance, and everything. So that's a very sweet deal. I want to thank today's sponsor for sponsoring this video. If you guys are interested in moving to Florida and you want to know which are the best cities and all the unique features of these cities, then go ahead and check out www.findyourflorida.net. I'll have a link right here towards the top of the description so you can go and check it out once the video is through. There's a lot of great information on this website, and I highly recommend you go and check it out. And thank you, Jason, for sponsoring this video. Wow, look at that. I just found all these houses today right before I shot this video, and already this one is pending, but obviously I'm still going to include it. But it's pretty amazing that you can get houses here for this price. You know, $157,000 this house. And I can see why it went pending. You know, it's a nice little house for this price. I mean, you pay that much for a house like this back in Illinois where I used to live. And, you know, if you can pay the same amount of money to live in a house here in Florida versus in the middle of nowhere in Illinois, well, I'll take this house here in Florida and even have a nice size yard to go along with it. So that's pretty awesome. Definitely seems like a good deal to me. Okay, this next one I found is in Lay Acres, Florida. I've never heard of that, but it sounds like a very rural area. And this one I think also came with a pretty good size yard. It's a little more expensive at $245,000. So let's take a look. Also another very open style house, you know, with the vaulted ceilings. It seems like they kind of have the same theme going with a lot of these Florida houses. But the bathroom is very luxurious. Looks like they spent some money on the fixtures. Nice tile floors. Yeah, they kind of really didn't chintz out on the fixtures, you can tell. So that's nice. And maybe with this house you probably are paying for some of this land too, because it looks like you're getting a pretty big lot along with the house. So I'm assuming that's probably why it's so expensive, but I don't know this area that well. So it could also be because the property values there are just high. Now this house, guys, I have to say was one of my favorites, and when I saw this house, it made me want to buy it. I feel like I might buy this house, or it really puts the idea in my mind of possibly moving away from Miami and moving to a new area in Florida where housing is just way more affordable than it is here. And when I see what you can get, you know, a nice big brand new house like this for a fraction of what it would cost here in Miami, this is just a deal. So this could be a very real possibility for me in the next couple of years. We'll see. But check this house out. It's located in Cape Coral, Florida, and it is about $237,000, and it's brand new. 2-car garage, lots of nice curb appeal here. I just like the way it looks, to be honest, right from the outside. Going into the inside, you know, lots of nice big windows let in the light. You have the vaulted ceilings again here, but not quite as dramatic as some of the other houses, so I like that. Nice open kitchen area to the living room. That's totally my style. You got the laundry room behind there. The carpet in the bedrooms, not thrilled about that, but it's not that big of a deal. And you got the his and her sinks in the master bathroom, which is something that we love. And I love this garage too. And I have 2 cars, so having a 2-car garage, and it's a nice finished garage with that sealed up flooring, very appealing for me. I would love to have a garage. The yard is also a decent sized yard. I don't mind mowing the grass. You got a little covered awning area here in the back. I could totally see myself buying this house. Now, one last one I have for you guys is in Fort Myers, Florida, and as you can see, it is another pool home for $270,000. And I remember this house was also quite nice for the money. I just think that the value is here for all of these houses. You know, I chose these houses based on just looking at that first image on Zillow and seeing if it had any kind of curb appeal, and then going through the house, you know, looking at the pictures like that to see if it's something that I would personally be interested in. So all of these houses, I think, offer a good value for the money. You know, for what you're paying for this house, it looks like the value is there. And I think that's so important with everything in life, not just housing, but everything. You want to make sure that you feel like you're getting something for your money. And I feel like all of these houses offer that. This one's pretty unique too. You have the jacuzzi tub right in the middle there. I'm not sure if these are like showers in the back or what that is. I can't really tell. But this house definitely has like the Florida vibe going on here. And it's nice to have that covered pool area outside. They even have a pool table, which is pretty neat. You can tell this area is kind of like a screened in porch area. Great for doing barbecues and hanging out outside. You can even be out here in the pouring rain and just hang out outside. So I like the way this house is set up. You don't have much of a yard, but you got a huge pool area, you got a huge garage, and that more than makes up for it if you ask me. Now, if you guys enjoyed this video and you enjoyed hanging out with me, go ahead and check out one of my other videos right over here, all about the oceanfront deals in Florida. I think you'll find that very fascinating as well, and I will see you over there in the next one.